Hello, my name is Martin Lamelli, and in this presentation we'll be looking at Keirsey's temperament sorter and going over my own results from having taken the Keirsey's questionnaire. According to Keirsey, there are 4 different temperament categories that people fall under. Those are guardian, idealist, artisan, and rational. Keirsey came up with the Keirsey temperament sorter, which is a 70 question survey with simple A and B answers to questions that help sort out people into the 4 different temperament categories. And within those 4 different categories, there are up to 16 different combinations that a person can fall under given the results of the survey. The way the survey works is at the end you end up with some letters meaning different meanings, and there are opposite meanings to different letters, so depending on your results you'll never have an E with in combination with an I. They're opposite to one another, so extroversion is opposite of introversion, sensing is opposite of intuiting, thinking is opposite of feeling, and judging is opposite of perceiving. So this variation in sub-temperament categories allows for a more accurate assessment for an individual's temperament. So here are the results from when I took the Keirsey survey and a closer look. So my results, I ended up with I, S, F, and J, and which put me under the guardian temperament category. And my subcategory, given the letters I got, is of the protector. Now, while the book had a lot more descriptions and characteristics of what a protector is, here I kind of picked out what stood out the most and made more of a connection of what my own personality is. So I'll just go ahead and read them. So derive a great deal of satisfaction from caring for others, warm-hearted and sympathetic, strongly held work ethic, willing to work long hours doing all the thankless jobs, seeing regulations as tried and true, and rarely question the effectiveness of going by the book, devoted to mate and family, and are usually excellent homemakers, not very open or talkative, except with close friends and relatives. So all these right here that I mentioned were ones that just really stood out to me as being really truthful to what my personality is. And I gotta say, I wasn't too surprised with the results from the survey or from taking the Keirsey temperament sorter. At my work, actually, about a year ago, we took what's called a DISC assessment. And it's kind of the same thing, kind of tells you every individual's different characteristic or the type of worker that they are. And when I took the DISC survey, I ended up being under S for supportive, and I was a hard S. Like sometimes you get border between the different letters, but I was a hard S, so I was really really situated in the supportive role in my characteristics. And under supportive, there, it states even-tempered, accommodating, patient, humble, and tactful, which is fairly similar to the descriptions of what a protector was under the rubric key for the Keirsey survey. And I gotta say, I do find myself at work usually being the mediator between a few different employees when discussions come up or people aren't able to see eye to eye. I usually end up being the person in the middle trying to share both points of views and getting people to get along. In fact, they've switched my schedule twice now just because different sides of the week employees aren't able to work efficiently with each other, so then I've been moved around to help kind of balance out the work week with the different teams. And I do try to be super supportive of all my coworkers and my teammates, always trying to be encouraging and giving a helping hand when possible. And again, I really take pride in my work ethic, and I'm usually not doing work in order to be acknowledged. I do the work because I know it has to be done, and I get my own self-satisfaction from knowing that I've done my best and my hardest. In conclusion, I do believe that the Keirsey temperament sorter is actually quite accurate. It definitely matched the results I had gotten from when I took the DISC assessment at work pretty closely. So I do think that the temperament sorter is a good tool to use if an individual would like to understand which temperament they fall under and how that might affect the way they behave or interact at work with different employees. And yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching.